up in the jail. On the big long, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Amari DiMercato. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. To the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle.
Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Very fortunate to have a teammate. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Coach.
Murray from his own end zone. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Murray. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down, Murray. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They go play action with Murray. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Williams now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Ric Flair.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. So after one, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Listen.
Now, Goff. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On first down, it's Goff. The ball's out. The Cardinals have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
To the left side, he's got Njoku. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker, and they have turned it over on downs. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Budda Baker active and making the tackle there. They face second down and 7. Throwing, Goff. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's third and 7. Listen. Goff to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Goff. This is intercepted. He gets free. field. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Goff. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals are out to a 21-10 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 34-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And that ball out of... Toward the sideline, it'll be an incompletion. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing here is Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Goff to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Murray. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Oh, what? Hey, Ace. 2, what?
On the ground, McLaughlin. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Sit. Hey, Larry. Omaha. 2, what?
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Carlson's kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Williams on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Goff. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. A short gain up to the 20. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there. Here's a 2nd and 9. Watkins motioning over. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
It's the quarterback fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Oh, big hole left side. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals are able to extend the lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Williams now to return. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
On play action. Oh, a loose football. The Lions have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Goff. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down. Five-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
Here's Gibbs. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. He fumbled the football. The Cardinals have got it. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5 to fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Murray to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Whoa! Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
First down, Lions.
They send a receiver in motion left. Goff to throw on first down. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack off the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Murray now on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Big Ace. 2-2-1.
On third down, they go with Chubb. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. The Cardinals lining up for punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Lions called their first timeout.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Whoa! And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Goff. Checking it down, this one is caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now, Goff. Going right sideline and complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. Goff to throw. He is in. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2. Here's Goff. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's first down. Now, Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Chubb. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This a potential game winner. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the first down. And they will turn it over on downs.
Let's give this defensive unit a lot of credit. They come out thinking they're going to defend a field goal try, and next thing you know, they're defending the fake. But they were all in the right position. They were all executing their responsibilities. They don't fall for anything, and what was once a good drive has now come to an end.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here comes 2nd down.
Fingers.
From the gun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down.
2-2.
Now Murray. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup